Welcome dear students to another part of our class Standard 7 subject English Grammar. Today we are going to learn lesson number 11 simple compound and complex sentences. So in this lesson we are going to learn all about simple, compound and complex sentences. So let's begin. What's a simple sentence? A simple sentence is just a sentence that contains a subject and a verb. For example, Rohit is my friend. Here, the subject is Rohit and the verb is. Here is another sentence. The sun rises in the east. Here, the subject is the sun and the verb is rises. Both these sentences have a subject and a verb. So, these are the simple sentences. Okay. Other examples are I live in Delhi. I here subject, live, finite verb. My father is a another example, my father works in a company. My father is a subject, works is a verb. Okay. So these are the simple sentences. So a simple sentence is also called an independent clause. Simple sentence is also called independent clause. Okay. Then a simple sentence may have two subjects. For example, Meeta and Winnie sat in the room. Here we have two subjects, Meeta and Winnie. Okay. And another point, a simple sentence may have two objects. For example, Shrel saw a bug and a spider. So Shrel subject, saw verb, an object, bug and a spider. So two objects are here. Okay. The most important fact is that a simple sentence has only one finite verb. Okay. Then next we see the compound sentence. Okay. Compound sentence has two or sometimes more independent clauses we have. Okay. So take a look at this example. The match is over. The players have gone home. The match is over. The players have gone home. We have here is two separate independent clauses for simple sentences. And the problem with this is its sound choppy and disconnected. When we say like that, the match is over, the players have gone home. Instead, we can combine them like this. The match is over and the players have gone home. This sounds much better, and now we have one compound sentence with two independent clauses connected by the conjunction and. Another example, the teacher reached the class. The students were late. We can combine these clauses using but. The teacher reached the class, but the students were late. So, words like and, but, yet, either or, neither nor, so, therefore, etc. are called coordinating conjunctions. Okay, let's see other examples also. Harry went to a shop to buy some fruits. This is one independent clause. And another one, the shops were closed. So here two independent clauses are here. We connect them with the coordinating conjunction but. So now Harry went to a shop to buy some fruits but the shops were closed. Okay, and another example, the sun rose and the birds flew in the sky. So here these sentences are independent clauses that stand alone for their meaning. They are joined by but and. So they are compound sentences. The clauses of a compound sentences are called coordinate clauses. Okay. If a compound sentence consists two clauses and the subject of both the clauses are same, the second subject is usually not mentioned. Okay, for example, Lavanya sat in the park. Lavanya read a novel. Both the sentences consist only one subject, Lavanya. Okay, so we remove the subject in the second sentence. Okay, the answer is Lavanya sat in the park and read a novel. Okay, both the classes subjects are same. The second subject is usually not mentioned. So in the compound sentence given above, the second subject Lavanya or she is not mentioned. Okay, and then let now move on and talk about complex sentences. Here is a clause first, when the bus arrives. When the bus arrives, it has a subject, the bus, and the verb arrives. Example, when the bus arrives. Here in this sentence, the subject, the bus, and a verb arrives. But this clause just not a complete sense. When the bus arrives, this part is not complete. So this is not an independent clause. This type of clause is called a dependent clause. To make a complete sense, you have to add independent clause. For example, when the bus arrives, I shall call you. So we see there is a dependent clause and an independent clause, and now it's a complete sentence, and this type of sentence is called complex sentence. Here is another example. I left the house when my father arrived. I left the house is the independent clause because we get the meaning. Here the dependent clause comes second. The dependent clause starting with the linking words like when, that of, where, before, although, since, after, because, as. Okay, so linking words like when, that, where, before, although, since, after, because, as. These words are conjunctions. These words are conjunction, but they are called subordinating conjunctions. If the dependent clause comes first, we put a comma after it and then we write independent clauses. Okay. In the second example, an independent clause comes first. If that the case, we don't put a comma after it. Okay. There is another of dependent clause that we need to know about, and that is relative clauses. A relative clause uses a relative pronoun like who, that, which, etc. For example, he is a man who has no purpose in life. He is a man who has no purpose in life. This sentence is actually a combination of two sentences. He is a man and he has no purpose in life. Both these are in a simple sentences and we combine them using the relative pronoun who. So, who has purpose in life is a relative clause. Gives us information about the man. It tells you who that man is. It tells you who that man is. But that clause is not a complete sense, and so it's a dependent clause, and the entire sentence is a complex sentence. Okay. And another examples are, I know the boy who stands first in the class. Do you know the place where Mahatma Gandhi was born? So, these who stands first in the class, where Mahatma Gandhi was born, these sentences are subordinating clauses and they begin with a subordinate conjunction who and where. Okay. So the part coming before the subordinating clause is the principal clause or main clause. We see in the above examples that the principal clauses can stand alone, but the subordinating clauses do not stand alone. They are meaningful only when they are used with the principal clauses or main clauses. Okay. So a subordinating clause is joined to the main clause by a subordinating conjunction like that, when, after, while, where, whenever, till, since, as, so, that, unless, yet, though, if, although. Okay. So just remember that relative clauses can also be part of the complex sentence. Okay, just remember. And then I repeat about the compound and complex sentences again. If a sentence has more than one independent clause, it is a compound sentence. And also with one or more dependent clauses, it's a complex sentence. Okay, hope you are understand. Thank you, students. We shall continue the next lesson in the next part of the class. Okay, thank you.